about the damage, some of the damage mitigation against the equalizer. There's a lot of range that you're going to have later on in this. You know, Lux can root from very far away. You have Senna, who's going to obviously extend her range as the game goes on. And you're going to be able to consistently trade against an Ezreal here with your E as Lux. Like, you can't miss that, really, as Keria is going to go very good.
He's igniting. I mean, they're going for the kill, and there it is. First blood. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Keria says, get out of my lane.
Well, I guess, you know, we could talk about...
Actually, you know, missing farm while he was doing this.
Yep.
And he might not even get the scuttle with the priority from top lane.
Yeah, Blank's over here.
Faker has no idea. They have zero idea that Doran is here.
Yikes.
This was not communicated. Nobody knew on the side of T1. And he just slips on down and picks up a kill.
This is the kind of telecom where you and I thought we were going to get today, as this time the heal goes through. Oh boy.
Yeah, saving it for the second fight, I guess. Playing Pike in that game.
As Keria is often wont to do. Okay, this is not a great place to be.
Harp is going to get ignited again, and the binding is going to miss. Harp is going to have to flash here, but he's still absolutely dead. The TP comes in. Cuz is here. And Doran is going to have to back away, as he's even going to get rooted down. They're still trading here as Noah tries to push them away.
Calmly handled from Faker, and he knew that the Volibear was, you know, in the vicinity, so ended up dodging the ult there and doesn't have to do anything but flash. As Keria is here.
Like this, the flash comes in, and no Shroud here for Dub. He does have the equalizer as well, as easily Dub will be taken down. Really nice team play there from T1, because it also opens up the Rift Herald to push in and take this turret.
That's going to be a ton of extra gold coming through here. Blank's rotating over here with Harp to try to defend this, but you can't really win a straight-up fight. You're not going to be able to deny the Rift Herald. So guess who's getting extra gold in the bottom lane, who's already ahead? It's Teddy. No offense to Harp here. He's one of my new favorite players this season. He hasn't been so great with that so far.
This is what happens. I mean, Karma just dodges everything, and so does the Ezreal. Faker's going to come in here and clean up, as that'll be 2 kills. TP now looking for Teddy's going to land that, but the stun comes in, and Dove will be clean on the kill, picks that up, and will walk away with his life at least.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to save the turret plates from going either, so... I mean, this is that ultimate right there is the state of the game.
Oh no. Rumble's here too. This is what we talked about in terms of target acquisition. You have 7 or 8 different ways to come from 3 different angles with this composition. You hop in with Faker and then the Rumble follow-up. That's a really basic one. You saw it there. And Harp is like trying desperately to keep his distance and farm his Lux, but even he can't do that.
Yeah, he can't.
Plan, just trying to farm out because he knows he can't do anything in a real fight. As they're trying to get on top of Doran, who's relatively tanky, and with the TP coming in here, maybe KT can get something on the back of this, as Keria and Kana are going to be caught out, although Keria is not going to get out. As here we go, follow-up coming on in. They're trying to get on top of Cuz as well, as he might be in a bit of trouble. You see Teddy trying to kite them out, but not quite able to. And this is a bit unfortunate for KT, or rather T1, that they have kind of bled a couple of members, but at the same time they get the Infernal. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world, but this is the beginning. They know that there's a timing where KT have to back, and so they're going to go over here and try to start this Baron. Now there's vision on the Baron for KT, but just seeing the Baron alone is not going to allow you to stop it. So this is just going to be impossible to deter. As you mentioned, Lux used her ult. She doesn't have it.
They're going. They're trying to get in here and steal it, but they will not, as Doran is not a jungler.
And T1 don't actually turn on him because they didn't have a whole lot of vision there. So they just decided we might as well back off than we thought.
Now this TP.
A little bit questionable.
Okay, Kana's really fast, but Faker less fast. He does have his Zhonya's and a flash, but he is just dead. A little bit greedy there to try to save that outer turret at this point in time. So a nice equalizer will come in. T1 thinking about going in, and that's going to be the kill, but immediately traded back. As Jace is doing some insane damage, and now they don't want to get on in here, but Keria has other ideas. So he'll be able to acquire yet another target. There's another slow, as Teddy is just chunking even Volibears at this point in time. Doesn't have that much armor.
You hit your Akali combo, you can get a kill, yes, but you will never win the extended fight. Not when everyone's grouped on T1. Their composition just isn't able to do that anymore. And this is just an absolute smashing right now for T1. They have total control over the game. They have the Baron buff here. They're going to push down this inhibitor. And with Dove respawning here, they can definitely look for more. 3 minutes until the Drake. But T1 have actually thrown away a lot of the base. This is a 4v5 fight that KT can't take. Doran's trying to flank.
And at this point, I don't think they even want to flip Barons. They're just going to go for the kills as somehow Blank will survive. Actually, TP does come in. Teddy a little bit overstepping his boundaries, but you can see that Senna just dies. Dove is trying his best, but at this point, buddy, it's a little bit too late. So that's going to be 3 kills. Teleports will come in, and T1 will look to end this game.
Very impressive, adaptation here from T1 in the draft. Their draft ended up being a lot cleaner. They dealt with the Akali super well. She'll be 0-3 now.
Yeah.
In recent games.
And they're looking for more. Curry's going to be taken down by the Fountain, but his sacrifice is not in vain, as even the equalizer was available after all that. That's game number 1, easily taken here by T1.